Okay, so World Mental Health Day is a celebration that happens every year all over the world, and the main goal is to raise awareness about mental health, mental illnesses, and to kind of advocate against the stigma that's related to mental illnesses. I mean, as you know, a lot of people are suffering from mental health problems and illnesses, but there's this shame or stigma in the community to address it and to go seek help. So this year we're gonna do a march, and this march is part of a global rally that's happening in many countries all over the world, and it's gonna happen on Saturday the 5th. The meeting point is at 10 a.m. at the Orthodox Club in Abdoun Circle, and the event should take about 2 hours. People are kind of starting to gather around 9:30. And that's Saturday morning at 10 again. It's going to be about a 15-minute walk around the area. Before that, there's going to be an opening with presentations about the theme and performance sketch by NGOs. And the event is under the patronage of Her Royal Highness Princess Mona Al Hussein, and it's planned by the Ministry of Health, WHO, World Health Organization, and IMC, which is the International Medical Corps, and Our Step Association.
Explain to me, how do you identify someone who may have some problems like this, and where would they go?
So, the issue of mental health is, it's a global issue, and it's been neglected all over the world. So even though a lot of people are suffering from mental illnesses all over, so we would estimate that about 450 million people all over the world have mental health problems. And we would estimate that about 1 million people commit suicide every year. So these are really large numbers, but when you go to the countries, you find that a lot of other health issues are kind of taking a lot more focus in terms of human resources, financial resources, and so on. So in the past few years, we've been working globally and also in Jordan to raise awareness about mental health and to improve the services and the system. That, for example, if someone has an issue, they actually find the services with good quality necessary to be able to treat this issue and get better. So in Jordan, there are several outpatient clinics all over the country, and there are different service providers. For example, the ministry is also providing these services, but also NGOs and other either local or international NGOs are also providing these services. And information about that can be found, on the service providers' links, or on WHO website as well. They can contact us, and we can be able to provide this information.
I was thinking, because it must be quite difficult if you live in some remote area of Jordan, say, I don't know, out in Wadi Rum or somewhere like this. Someone with a mental health issue may not be recognised at all. It may be seen as, I don't know, something else.
That's really correct and very accurate, because not a lot of people are aware of what are the symptoms or the problems. If someone has a mental illness, how does it look like? How do they know that they need to go to seek help? And the most thing that we say is that there are specific symptoms or kind of, presentations of the mental illnesses, and usually always they affect functioning. So you find that the person is not able to, conduct the daily activities as usual. They're not able to go to work. They're not able to kind of socialize with their family and their friends. And when you see this change in the productivity, the daily productivity of a person, this sort usually is an indication that maybe the person needs help.
Zeina, can you also tell me a little bit about Our Step Association?
Sure. So Our Step Association is the first organization that represents people with mental illnesses and their families in Jordan, and also one of the first associations like that in the region. So you would see that all its members, its administrative body, its technical body, they're all comprised of people who have mental illnesses or their families. And it was set up in 2010 so that we can, empower people with mental illnesses and advocates for their rights, and increase awareness as well in the community about mental illnesses and the issues affecting people with mental illnesses.